Shad Peterson, Union Leasing's CEO, gives us his assessment of the current state of the fleet industry, an industry that very likely faces a looming credit crunch.
The industry is coming out of, as all industries, a pretty tough economic time, late '08 and into 2009, so it seems like we're kind of resetting a little bit. And I think lessees are evaluating various types of cost measures and trying to understand how to maximize utility from their assets. One of them obviously being, the vehicles, trucks, and so on that support their businesses. So I think from a fleet lessor perspective, our challenge right now is trying to make sure that we're able to provide a very robust, optimized product and service to them. I think from the manufacturer's perspective, they've obviously gotten leaner and meaner and much more competitive today. They're not necessarily chasing deals with big incentives anymore. And so I think that's been good. I think, the surviving companies that have come out of this, have probably done a good job of streamlining their organizations. And, unfortunately, there was some fallouts and you had a lot of bad credit situations that may have been out there. We were fairly selective and conservative, so for our company, we really didn't see a lot of fallout from bad credits. I think the question is still out regarding how lenders are going to react and work in this new world once the new banking regulations come out and everybody kind of understands, how freely there'll be lending in the future. And I think from a fleet lessor perspective, that could provide a lot of opportunity to us in our industry as banks maybe pull back from lending. I think one of the biggest things that they're facing is obviously cost measures being competitive, as they've had to, whatever it is that they produce within their industries or whatever services they provide, as their buyers have scaled back from purchasing from them, they've had to become much more cost sensitive and had to probably reorganize their organizations a little bit. I think, in the fleet world, they're going to be looking for more fleet management services, and those probably fleets that were smaller in size, that didn't particularly focus on those types of value-added services. I think we're starting to see more of those. More people are interested in telematics or other types of management systems that allow them to make sure that they're optimized and they're saving costs appropriately. And I think lastly, as I mentioned, I think it's going to be funding. I think it's going to be more costly and harder to get in the future, at least in the near future.